guys, Shay Newton with Financial Journey here. I am outside today because my schedule got a little out of whack due to a few things popping up. But I still wanted to come on here and go live and talk about our blog this week, which is financial plan versus estate plan. So, financial plan is what I do, and that is, getting everything together, getting it organized, and making sure you meet your goals with what you want to do and how you want to live your life, retirement, you know all of that jazz. So the estate plan is where where the financial plan leaves off. So it typically includes a will, possibly a trust, a financial power of attorney, a healthcare directive, and guardianship for your children. So, putting it in practice, it's a little bit morbid, but, if you were to die, then how does this come into play? Well, your assets that are not in your retirement accounts are, governed by your will. If you don't have a will, then it has to go through probate. But as long as you have a will, then your executor will just go to the courthouse and get the judge to sign off on the will. And then that person, your executor, is going to carry out your wishes. So that could be, donating to charity, whatever your will says to do, that also could be, who's guardian of your kids, making sure your kids are where they need to be if you're not around. It could be, making sure that your financial assets are there and, pay for your children's college, anything like that. A healthcare directive is going to be when you're in the hospital and somebody needs to make those healthcare decisions for you. The, financial power of attorney, that is while you're still alive and you cannot make decisions, or you're in the hospital, can't do certain things, and you need somebody to step in on your behalf. A trust is for non-retirement money. You can put your assets in the trust, and then it, doesn't go by your will. It goes just as the trust document says. So that gets a little complicated. But essentially, you have all these moving parts for your estate plan, and that's what picks up if something were to happen to you. So if you go to the blog, I'll put it in the notes below. There's a great example of how the estate plan works and comes into action, and all of those moving pieces come together. So thanks for tuning in. Check out the blog on the website, financialjourneyllc.com. And hopefully you can hear this and the traffic noise wasn't too terrible. Thanks, guys. See you next week.